Shark-a-doodle-doo. 1-800-449-8255. The news time. I'm just rando on AOL. Look at this old fart. Why did Dominion Voting Systems give us this pathetic 98-year-old fart and his crooked son? Look at these two crooks. I mean, they're the face of Satan. 1-800-449-8255, the fabulous, unbelievable, amazing Clark the Shark Show. It's on another level, you guys. Trust me, when you're with Clark the Shark, you're like basically with God Almighty. I'm serious, you guys. The next best thing, the closest thing, that's Clark the Shark at 1-800-449-8255, the fabulous golden EIB Sharkraphone. It's not a microphone, you guys. It's a golden EIB excellence in shark casting, not broadcasting. Sharkraphone, not a microphone. Okay, you guys, this old fart, this fucking pathetic old fart, this fake president who wasn't elected, he don't speak into a sharkraphone. He don't even fucking speak into a microphone. In fact, this guy can't even talk. He can barely speak at all. And it's not because he has dementia. He could never speak, you guys. This guy never made sense, even when he was 30. You guys, Joe Biden always talked like that. This guy was a bumbling, mumbling idiot, even when he was 25. And his crack-smoking son. Dude, I'm just going to let God sort these two out. Man, God, if you send this creep anywhere but hell, I don't care, dude, what this guy recants or says his prayers, or this evil old fossil, this pathetic fart, he deserves to suffer, God. 1-800-449-8255. Before his damnation. What a pathetic... You steal an election? You're pathetic. You know you stole it, you pathetic old fart. Look at this crook. Couple of crooks. 1-800-449-8255. Clark the Shark Show. They're pathetic. Ugh, all liberals are pathetic. How hard will Hurricane Lee hit New England? Well, I fucking hope real hard, because I don't like liberals right here on the Clark the Shark Show. 1-800-449-8255. That's right. Canceled too soon. Say goodbye to these shows. Don't say goodbye to Clark the Shark at 1-800-449-8255, baby, from the golden, not gold-plated, golden EIB Sharkraphone. Oh, look at her. Oh, dude, Social Security cards. Never carry this in your wallet, you guys. Some fucking liberal will steal it and get SSI or buy crack or meth or some fucking shit. 1-800-449-8255. The Clark the Shark. Wow, who's she? Man arrested after appearing to grope female reporter. Well, dude, what? Let me read that again. Man arrested after groping I mean, she's not bad looking. 1-800-449-8255. That Clark the Shark Show might grope her too. But look at these. I mean, we just sensationalize you guys. It's like girls. Oh, look at these two evil Satans. Satan 1 and Satan 2. 1-800-449-8255. The Clark the Shark Show. I ain't with Satan, you guys. I'm with the Lord. Oh, look at this old fart. He's the guy with the X-rated What the fuck is this, dude? That's on the cover of AOL. Dude, threats mount against what? Dude, what? That's the worst headline, you guys. Please, threats mount. Dude, she is that a Republican chick that's like, oh my lord, dude. I would not grope her, you guys. Fuck no. Never. 1-800-449-8255. Clark the Shark. Oh, dude. Who the fuck? Dude, God, why did you create this? I don't even blame Kim Jong-un for Kim Jong-un. I actually blame God for making him. I mean, what was the point of making this fucking guy? Or him? Putin's like, well, because I hate America. I hate America. You guys both fucking hate America. Why do you make people that hate America, God? I mean, we're just a bunch of white people that fucking killed the Indians and enslaved the blacks. You know, and fucking beat up everyone. Like, dude, get out of here. This is mine. What do you got against us, God? You fucking create this guy? What, this guy's gonna neutralize us? I have nuclear weapon. God's like, well, Shark, I gotta do something. You white people fucking take over everything. Putin's like, I'm white. Look at me. I'm white. Too. I'm white. I may be Russian, but I'm white. I'm like, Putin, go fucking kill some more dissidents. 1-800-449-8255. He's like, Clark the Shark, I have men I will send to get you from North Korea if you talk bad, because I was born of heaven. Dude, you don't even fucking believe in heaven. You don't even believe in God, you fucking idiot. 1-800-449-8255. The Clark the Shark Show. Born of heaven. It's like this guy. He's like, I threw an X-rated party. Allegations in Nantucket X-ray. And then, dude, I'm not having sex tonight now. I might not fucking have sex for a fucking month. Dude, I won't even masturbate now. Oh shit, get that the fuck off my screen. 1-800-449-8255. Get that off too. Yeah, I don't know about her. 1-800-449-8255, the ATM machine. Yeah, that's where I go there. My bank is like on zero, baby. I don't even go to ATMs, you guys. It's like there's 38 cents in the bank or some shit. At 1-800-449-8255, the Clark the Shark Show. And God's like, that's all you deserve, Shark. It's all you deserve. Look at these guys. I'm happy. Yo, I suck this president. I'm happy. I fucking suck this president. Yeah, dude, I mean, what did you give me a bad life for, God? Could have given it to this fucking retard. What the hell was he even elected president for? What purpose did that serve? This guy's like, I don't know, Sharky, but I'm Speaker of the House. Kevin McCarthy, GOP. I'm like, McCarthy, what do you even do? What do you even stand for, McCarthy? He's like, Sharky, I stand for principles. Like George W. Bush. Milk toast, boring, milk toast. But I stand on principles, Sharky. I'm like, what principles? What do you stand on? Dude, do you fight the liberal menace? He's like, no, they're just like us, Sharky. I'm like, dude, maybe they are just like you, but they're not like me, Clark the Shark at 1-800-449-8255. That's right, the Clark the Shark Show. It's the next level, you guys. American Airlines. That's right, American Airlines. Oh, Meghan Markle. I don't really like her, but I don't know. Yeah. Oh, Vanna White, dude. 52 years ago, she was fucking hot. Now she's like 107, but dude. Oh, dude. Human dog houses. This is where I'm going to live soon, you guys. Clark the Shark, 1-800-449-8255. Yeah, this is Gavin Newsom's idea. The rent is like, $8,000 a month in California because everyone's here and they give them driver's licenses and they don't control the rent. You notice that about liberals and Democrats? They don't say a word about high rent. Nothing. Not a peep. Neither do Republicans. They both like the high rent. They're making big money off it, you guys. And you guys are all out in the street fighting over liberal versus Democrat or versus Republican, pro-choice, pro-gay. And what you don't realize is while you're fighting over nonsense, over nothing, rent is $8,000 a month, and we're living here in a human doghouse. That's the future for Clark the Shark, you guys, right there. 1-800-449-8255. I'm going to be living in a human doghouse because California rent is $8,000 a month. That's just for a studio, you guys. I'm not even talking about a real apartment. Just a one-room studio connected to a toilet is like $8,000 a month. Trump's like, I'm a shark. You're a loser. A shark, you're a loser. You should pay $8,000 a month. I'm like, yeah, Trump. Yeah, you really care about the hillbillies out in Arkansas. He's like, you're a loser, Clark. You got to learn to pay $8,000 a month. I'm like, yeah, Trump. Yeah. Trump's like, I stand up for Arkansas hillbillies out in the tornado, like Alabama and Texas and Oklahoma. I'm like, well, fucking, what's the rent there, Trump? He's like, well, it's going to be high there pretty soon because we'll bring in immigrants there. Don't blame me, though, Sharky. I didn't do it. It's Biden doing it. I'm all, why do you want high rent, Trump? He's like, he's all, you got to go now, Shark. I don't want to talk to you. I'm like, no, dude, why do you want high rent, Donald Trump? We know why liberals want it. They want to tax it. But why do you want it? He's like, Clark, because you're a loser, Clark. You can afford $8,000 a month. If you can't, you're just a loser. Let the free market decide. It's capitalism. Like, oh, dude, I'm just a fucking loser. Huh. So pretty soon, we're going to flood Arkansas, Alabama, North Dakota, South Dakota, Kansas with immigrants, and we're going to make the rent $8,000 a month in those red states. So what are you going to do then? You're going to call all your voters losers too, like Clark the Shark, because they don't want to pay $8,000 a month? And maybe it's you that's replacing them. It's not even Democrats. Maybe it's Republicans who are replacing us with immigrants. Yeah. Maybe, let's think it further. Who wants the rent high? We know liberals and Democrats and socialists love high rent so that people with college degrees can live a good life. And the rest of us, we can just go fuck ourselves. But why do Republicans who used to stand up for the little guy, they used to be like the consumer advocates for cost of living. You remember like Reagan and Barry Goldwater and those guys way back in the day? What happened, Trump? How did we become the party of $8,000 a month? And if you don't want to pay it, well, you're a fucking loser then. You're just a whiny loser, Clark the Shark. Because dude, I used to live in an apartment that was $850, and then all of a sudden it was $2,200. I'm a real fucking loser, aren't I, Trump? He's like, yeah, I can't do a Trump voice. I'll just do my own version, but dude, Democrats are like, well, we can make the rent lower with Section 8. I'm like, you guys, Section 8 and all that puts a burden on our tax system. Think about that. I'd rather just make the rent low with a law, just cap rent at $1,200 a month or $1,100 a month or something. What do we need all this Section 8 vouchers printing money? We're already $40 trillion in debt. Like calling each other names like you're a loser if you can't pay $3,000 or $8,000 a month rent, or people are ending up living in tents in Venice. It just makes me wonder, why do we have high rent in America? We should have low rent so that everyone, even the immigrants, everybody can get a home. You know what? Why do we need Section 8 vouchers? Why do we got to go stand in line at the Social Security building? I mean, dude, what is all this government shit? We don't need government. We just need low rent. Why don't all the citizens vote for low rent? I'll tell you why. It's because they know a girl named Jenny, and she's making a killing off high rent. Trump's like, I know that girl, Jenny. I know Lisa. They're making a killing off high rent. But we don't want to upset Jenny Kardashian or, Lisa, Kanye's new wife. They're making a killing off high rent. We don't want to rock that boat or shake that tree. Trump's like, that's right, Clark, because if you did that, you'd be a loser. You'd just be a loser. 1-800-449-8255, the Clark the Shark Show. We got to handle this high rent situation in America, you guys. Get rid of the vouchers, get rid of the Section 8, and make rent cheap for everyone. And then if the immigrants want to come here, but they don't want to be citizens, let them pay $3,000 a month and let the American citizens pay $850 a month. Did any of you ever think of that out there? If people want to come here over the border, let them pay $5,000 a month, but let Clark and my wife pay $750 or $1,100 or something. And people are like, no, Shark, that wouldn't be fair. What do you mean, dude? I'm a fucking U.S. citizen. How is it not fair? Somebody coming here from Colombia and me are both paying high rent? That's not fair. That's actually racist against me. It's anti-white. Oh, and by the way, it's anti-black. When you let people come here, come live in South Central Los Angeles, guess who you're displacing? Why, that would be your friends, the black people. They lose their home to high rent, and then they end up living in a tent. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show, 1-800-449-8255. Well, isn't that right, Mr. Trump? And Trump's like, it could be because they're losers. The free market, let the free market decide, Clark the Shark. I'm like, no, it's because high rent is killing people. It's killing white people who don't have degrees. It's killing black people, and it's killing even Hispanic people who were born in America. You guys, the high rent is killing us all, dude. It's killing Italians. It's killing everybody. We're all going to end up living in a tent pretty soon. Only the people with college degrees will have a home. Donald, Democrats, both of you, all you guys, Republicans, McCarthy, all of you guys who think high rent is just fine and dandy, we're all going to be homeless and living in the streets if we don't get a handle on this high rent in America. Trump's like, well, Clark, I'm done talking to you. You're a loser. I'm like, dude, even if I made $1 million a year or $10 million a year, I'm becoming like an advocate for low rent, because low rent, dude, is what we need in this country. Maybe this guy wouldn't be in jail or wouldn't be a nutcase. Who knows, dude? I mean, a lot of people are in prison like this guy because of high rent. You don't even know it. A lot of people do crimes and they steal jewelry and they smash and grab, and it's because of the high rent, you guys. 1-800-449-8255, the Clark the Shark Show. High rent is destroying our society. No, I'm serious. It really is, you guys. I'm not saying this guy's, I don't even want to use him as a metaphor. I'm just saying, dude, a lot of people wouldn't be in jail right now if it wasn't for the out of control high rent in our country that the Democrats and the Republicans and Trump, they're all in it together. They all like the high rent, you guys. Dude, this guy survived on like watermelon, and escaped Pennsylvania killer survived on watermelon and planned carjackings. Yeah, dude. Well, good thing they caught that fucking guy. 1-800-449-8255. Trump says it's very unlikely he'd pardon himself. Oh, dude, Trump will pardon himself. Come on. Of course he will, dude. I mean, I don't think Trump is much better than Biden, you guys. They're about the same thing. I'd much rather have Trump, you know? Yeah, dude, who wouldn't? He'd have to be a nutcase if you'd rather have Biden over Trump. I mean, who's this trophy wife? Oh, dude, this guy lost his trophy wife. Bummer. 16-year relationship. And this guy, dude, he's just, they just keep bugging this guy, dude. You liberals out there just like, little sidebar here. Me, Clark the Shark, don't send me emails or threats or whatever, dude, or leave snarky comments, because I want people to think bad about me, say bad about me. I know it's a waste of time, people, do-gooders or whatever. I'm just saying, dude, don't send. Email is forever, you guys. Don't send snarky emails to Sharky at 1-800-449-8255. I mean, dude, unless somebody's making threats or something, something like that, that's different. But if somebody's just funny, like a comedian like Sharky, liberals got to have a sense of humor. And so too do you sensitive Republicans and conservatives out there. Everybody got to grow a pair or something, and just because, dude, if we completely shut down free speech forever and nobody can talk, and then there can't be or there won't be guys like Clark the Shark, we're going to have a pretty fucked up society, dude. If only the liberals like Howard Stern get to talk, the people that are just like go with the flow people. If you don't let Alex Jones talk, or if you don't let Hannity talk, or if you don't let Tucker Carlson talk, but you let all the Howard Sterns talk, or the Joe Rogans talk, I don't know, dude, what he believes, but everybody should get to talk. Everybody should be able to talk and say anything they want about anyone, dude. Here's the weird thing about me, Clark the Shark. All my life, it's been okay and accepted for people to not only say bad things about Clark the Shark, I've learned to live with it and roll with it. And I'll take it a step further. Sometimes people even take me to court, and the judge is like, looks at me and is like, oh, he looks like a bad person. He might even vote for Donald Trump. It's okay for liberals to hate you, say anything about you. But if a conservative or just a liberal who isn't liberal enough says something, and liberals don't like it. Like in other words, Ellen DeGeneres could say anything, dude. And no one's going to fucking say shit. Howard Stern could probably say anything. But the old Kanye West could say anything. He could say shit about George W. Bush or whatever. But the new Kanye West, who's for this guy, he's not allowed to say anything. Do you guys notice that? I'm like, dude, I don't care if Kanye West is for Biden or Trump or Nixon or Clinton or Bush or... Dude, I don't give a fuck who you vote for, who you're for. You should be able to say anything, no matter who you are, about anyone, about anything, about any topic. Dude, all this shit where liberals sue you, dude, for shit or whatever, dude, or try to silence you. The counterculture, we're wrecking our society, you guys. We got to be able to... See, you guys are all out there like, well, it's still okay to say things about Clark the Shark and like nerds, like losers like that. But don't say anything about Dave. Don't say anything about Joe. He's he's an upstanding, like he's cool, or he's a standard bearer. Do you guys see what I'm saying here, or do you not see it? 1-800-449-8255, The Clark the Shark Show. It's okay to say things about Hannity or Tucker or Clark the Shark, but don't say anything bad about Oprah. Do you guys or you're a racist or something, or even worse, you're, I don't fucking know what you are, but you can't say anything about X, but you can say something about Z. Do you guys follow that? I know what I'm talking about here. Like, you can say anything about Trump. You can even threaten Trump. You could do anything, but don't say anything about Selena Gomez, or don't say anything about Taylor Swift. You got to be careful what you say about her. But you could say anything about Trump. You say anything about Hannity. I'm like, dude, you can say anything about Hannity, Trump, and Taylor Swift, and Oprah. Don't make any threats against them. But if you want to call them a fucking asshole, what's wrong with that? At 1-800-449-8255 on the fabulous Clark the Shark Show, dude. I don't get this whole thing, man, where X is good, Y is good, 1 is good, 2 is good, but 3 is not good. Or you got to be careful about C3 diminished, or, I don't get it, Red Sox fire chief baseball officer claim Bloom after 4. What? The fuck did Red Sox fire chief baseball officer claim Bloom after 4 seasons? Dude, that doesn't even make sense. That, there's not, they need plurals or pronouns or adjectives or something. Red Sox fire chief baseball officer claim Bloom after 4 seasons. What? That's not even a complete sentence. That's you need a subject and a predicate, or the fuck does that even say, you guys? 1-800-449-8255. Oh, Murder, She Wrote. My mom, Joanne, loved this show. I don't even know the lady's name. I just know Murder, She Wrote. Oh, Angela Lansbury. Oh, you guys, The Manchurian Candidate, the one with Frank Sinatra, she's in it. It's such a good movie. It's about our society, you guys, and what's happening right now. I'm not kidding. Watch that movie. It's way ahead of its time. It's kind of a movie that indirectly is about a society in decline because free speech is being killed or something, Before, dude, it's another incomplete headline. Before Cavalcante, a manhunt in the 90s put residents on edge. Dude, remember Richard Ramirez? I can't even fucking read that, you guys. 1-800-449-8255. Remember that manhunt? Richard Ramirez. They all caught him and beat him up or something. Dude, that was fucking rad. Pig kidneys. Pig kidneys. Dude, I trust pig. Dude, pig insulin, pig kidneys. I mean, thank God we got pigs, you guys. 1-800-449-8255. The Clark the Shark Show. COVID, you guys. You might be most contagious with COVID before you develop symptoms. Well, duh. We know that. Come on. COVID, cancer, you got them. You already got both, you guys. The AMA is just, if you're a conservative or Republican, don't go to a doctor, dude. You end up in a fucking body bag. I'm not kidding. 1-800-449-8255. Even if you're a liberal, remember, if you're a liberal that's not liberal enough, you could be in trouble, you guys. You could end up in a body bag. 1-800-449-8255. Clark the Shark Show. You got to be a perfect liberal to be in with the cool liberals. They went to the bass player of Nirvana and they're like, dude, isn't it cool that we censor people? And he's like, no, that's not cool. Frank Zappa wouldn't have liked that. And they're like, what? He's like, no, censorship fucking sucks. 1-800-449-8255, The Clark Shark Show. And people are like, dude, didn't you want to censor people? And the guy in Nirvana is like, no, that's not why I was in the band or any of that. And they're like, well, you might be one of them, bro. Do you see where we're going, you guys? 1-800-449-8255, The Clark the Shark Show. Liberals are like, if you don't want to censor people, you know, you might be one of them. You ever see those chick liberals are like, if you're not pro-choice, or if you're, you know, not liberal or Democrat, don't go to my show and don't listen to my music. I think it's Pink or like fucking one of them. I don't know. Maybe not her. But they're like, don't listen to my music. Don't go to my show if you're not a liberal. Yeah, that's what I do all the time. I'm like, hey, if you're not a Republican or a conservative, or if you don't think exactly like Clark the Shark, I hate you and I don't want you listening to me or going to my show or anything. Now listen to your fucking selves, liberals. Are you guys 5150 insane? You don't want anyone listening to your music, buying your music, or going to your show unless they agree with you, the almighty liberal who's never wrong. Because you're just such fucking geniuses. Huh, Pink? Or whoever, dude. Pretty soon Taylor Swift will be... Taylor Swift probably doesn't even know right from left, up from down. And pretty soon she'll be like, oh my God, if you're not liberal, don't go to my show. I'm like, Taylor, what is a liberal? She's like, I don't know, but I don't know. I'm like, dude, you don't even fucking know what a liberal is. Why do you want to be a liberal? I thought you're from the Midwest, like where all the country fucking rednecks are from. She's like, well, that was the old me when I was country, but now I'm like Britney Spears. And like, if you don't agree with me, oh my God. I'm like, dude, I wouldn't have fucking agreed with the old Taylor when you were country either, dude. I mean, there's country people and there's Republicans that are like that are like, if you don't think like me or go to church like me or be exactly like me, I ain't gonna like you. There's people on both sides, right and left. They're like, you know, it's not just liberals and Democrats. I mean, the Republicans probably a little more slack, like they ease off on it. But they can be that way too. Like if you don't agree with me, you know, you're not my friend or something. Me, Clark the Shark, I'm like, dude, I don't want anyone to agree with me. I like it the way it is. In fact, I like it when people hate Clark the Shark and disagree with me at 1-800-449-8255 on the Clark the Shark Show. Then I'll fucking like you even more because at least like you're trying to be yourself or something. But don't, you can say bad things about me or hate me or say Clark's a dick or Clark's a fucking asshole. I don't like Clark. You can say that, but don't threaten me or something like that, dude. That ain't cool. You know, just because I, you know, say something you don't like, liberal, or you conservative too. You know, this whole thing about how we're so sensitive about words. Dude, we gotta, you know, be more like Vanna White, you guys. She's like, yeah, Clark. Anything goes, baby. Vanna White would be like, Sharky, oh my God, I would marry you. You're so sweet. And I'd be like, Vanna, you see? Tell him, Vanna. She's like, you guys just don't know. Clark the Shark is sweet. He's so cuddly and cute. And I'm like, Vanna, come on, I'm married here, lady. She's like, I just think you're such a sweetie. Oh my God. I'm like, all right, well, Vanna, it's a family.